What's up? This is a new map by Small Island. Big shout out to Small Island for making this map. It's currently one of my favorite maps to play, and it was just like released in beta like at the start of the new year essentially. It's based on a notorious like old battlefield map. I recognize Caspian border, I think. It's got this wall. It's like center camp, a little town over here. Bridge, so there's a lot of variety, there's a lot of woods. This is a great inf map. And USA spawn is like over here and here. And Weesk hasn't even played this map before. This is Weesk's first game on it. I got Peru and Alien on my team versus Dex, Muku, Kide, and Small Island. So I wasn't expecting them to spawn here. Actually, I wasn't. I thought we were going to spawn here. So I'm going to get airbanged a little bit. I think this might be a better USA spawn.
We're standing by to send in more units.
Because these points are essentially gimmies, and this area is the one that usually gets fought over early on, at least in the games we played.
They're firing at us.
And I'm gonna,
Unit lost.
yeah, the caps are gonna be all messed up because I didn't spawn with the team the way I wanted to.
They're firing.
The reinforcements are here.
Yeah, you'll see like this area early on from USA side is really hard to push. Usually you don't want to decap this because it's so easy for them to recap with their inf and everything being set up over here. Usually you fight over the bridge in the town earlier on. Maybe teams could try pushing this little side point here
Just
at the
give the
gate.
order and we'll send in some more units.
But yeah, it's basically the meta. See, Dex is gonna run for this cap here, and we're not almost close enough to stop it, but not quite. Alien told Weesk that this might be a good tank spot, and if you're microing quick enough and your support player is paying attention,
Your reinforcement has arrived.
Yeah, this tank spot will shoot all over up in here, and this would be a good sniper, row sniper buildings as well. I think.
AT squad here. What do you want?
And from USA side, you just want to get vision around here. You can like poke around in their woods. I think the inflators will kind of fight over woods on the sides. And sorry if my frame rate is weird right now in this recording. Not gonna do the map justice. Something's going on with my computer, but hopefully you'll get some idea of what the map's like. Okay.
You got casualties.
But yeah, he tried to shove inf, and all we did was just drop some drops in here. If you let USSR push your town, they can win the game pretty fast. So you just gotta make sure they don't do that. You get your drops down.
We're under attack.
Bringing in your units ASAP.
To protect these buildings from like AT squads and stuff early on.
Snipers here, sir. Fire. Got a target?
Trying to poke around over here, but Kide is gonna pay attention to that.
Rifle squad reporting in.
And burning these woods is
Your
pretty
new
good
units are on the
to
battlefield.
deny some of the vision on the bridge from the USA inf. I'm just gonna walk into that because I wasn't even expecting the double napalm. That's it's the first game I've seen people do it, so
We're under attack.
wasn't ready for
You
that
lost a
until
unit.
the last minute.
Sir.
Pretty much
We are ready to send another
everything
wave
that
of
happens in these
reinforcements.
games is brand new because we hardly played this map,
They're firing.
They've got one of your units.
and I'm getting gassed in here,
They're
which
firing
is
We're taking heat.
another rare move.
We're under attack.
Caspian
Expect
gas.
your new units
So
soon.
they're gonna wipe out all our inf because we're not paying attention to that.
We're taking heat.
So hard to spot the gas when you're zoomed out.
We're under attack.
And yeah,
They've got one of your units.
Small Island just doing a lot of drops to get me out of those woods. So
Copy that. Airborne infantry
lost all our
inbound
inf
now.
in there.
Your reinforcement is ready.
Maybe I'll stay zoomed out. Might help with the
Dropping
frame
into
rate
airborne
right now.
support you. Empire out.
It's not this bad when I record. It's just unfortunate.
Yes.
When I'm trying to show this new map. So yeah, there's gonna be like if you play it.
We're standing by to send in more units.
I think if both teams are pretty good, it'll be
sending in
like
the
a little
reinforcements now.
stalemate-y.
Incoming fire! We hit that soldier right on. Taking heat.
This is kind of like the area that the teams hold, the way they're set up now. Ideally we'd have more stuff in our town, but we got gassed. Lost some of our vision.
Fire!
We need to get back in.
They're firing at us. Sir, send
But
us some backup.
it's
Your
about
new
like
units
this.
are at the battlefield.
And if you let your guard down, USSR can push and like take over this 2-pointer, and that'll really screw up
This truck is ready for
the
action.
USA
Infantry's
team.
dead,
That's
sir.
the strategy I think they should go for early on.
Incoming fire!
Just give the order and we'll send in some
And
more
if
units.
USSR really screws up and they don't defend the middle, like that could be bad for them. But this is like about what you'd expect. Both teams do what they're
Your
supposed to
reinforcements will
do
be
in the
there
early
in
to
no
mid
time.
game. And when that happens, USSR is 1 arrow tick, so it's very slow tick. It's not a cause for alarm,
We're in combat.
but it does mean USA has to do something. And the main meta
Your
is
reinforcement is ready.
like a nuke here to decap the middle, which gives you a lot of arrows, and then you just rush in there with your light units trying to cap it and kind of double the arrows on top of that. Get infinite all the woods that are
You lost a
remaining
unit.
Hostiles neutralized.
and lots of light tanks, and then you might have
If
to,
you need
because this
more
is so
units, just make a
far away
call.
from this 2-pointer, you might have to drop additional TA there
Expect
to
your new
move the
units
CPs, like a airstrike on the back of the bridge probably. Or a napalm to get rid of the forts, so you can cap the bridge as well. And then USSR can counter nuke, or
Your
they can,
reinforcement has arrived.
they just kind of have to recap these CPs as quick as possible so that USA is kind of squandered their saved up TA on that nuke. They have to like defend the nuke and spam. And if they really want to, they could also do like a counter nuke like here and decap these and then push into
We're
this
standing by
area.
to send in more units.
They could drop one more over here and try and cap the town.
You got casualties.
So it's kind of like trying to generate TA. We might even get like a bridge
Unit
cap here.
killed.
Like you can get bridge caps as USA here
Reinforcements are on the way.
just to get extra TA, but you have to really try hard to defend it. And we're gonna screw this up because I didn't have sprint
You got
and we just
casualties.
weren't coordinated
Your
enough,
new units are combat ready.
which is too bad.
Unit
And
killed.
yeah, we tried to get it again, but I got killed by the arty because
Just give the
try
order.
to go for the
and
cap
we'll
right
send
in
in
the
some
middle
more
of the heavy
units.
artillery barrage.
Hostile infantry repelled, sir.
We're sending in the reinforcements now.
But we kind of like see like the inf is like poking around the sides, like it's what you want to do.
Ready for duty.
Your
Just get
new
more
units
vision
are
and get
combat
ready for that nuke,
We're in
hopefully.
combat. Infantry's dead, sir. They're
Unit
firing
killed.
at us. Yes, sir. Hostile defeated.
Yeah, I really need a
you
sniper in
need
one of
more
these
units, just
buildings,
make
I
the call.
think.
M16 locked and loaded.
You lost a unit.
Wilco, delivering airborne infantry to your coordinates.
Incoming fire.
Copy that, airborne
We're taking
infantry.
Man, I need to get more inf up
Unit
here because we
killed.
can't see the bridge right now. It's bad by me. A lot of the cover is gone.
They've got one of your units.
Still need
Bringing
to
in your units
get something
ASAP.
up there.
We're in combat.
You got casualties.
We're under attack.
Civilians
Lost
got
a unit.
75.
Your reinforcement is ready.
I think I'm gonna
fight again.
speed it up a little
They've
bit.
got one of your units.
I'm gonna donate the rest of the TA to him.
Just give the order and we'll send in some more
Incoming
units.
fire.
You can see how
Reinforcements
slow
are
that
on the way.
that tick
Friendly
is. Like,
nuclear launch detected.
it's not that much to worry about, but you do have to push eventually as USA.
Your reinforcement has arrived.
So we're going for this
Unit
big
lost.
nuke,
Destroyed, sir.
and I think, whoa, big nuke. I think in anticipation of the nuke, once you get to 1230, you want to like not be blobbed up with all your inf in there. Spread
Unit
your stuff
killed.
out before that.
Airborne Rangers at your command.
And the nuke warnings, like you don't get an audio warning on this map no matter what.
We're
It's just
standing
not.
by to send in more
It's
units.
either bugged or it's not set up properly because it's a custom map. So that's something that has to be fixed. Tenerife, if you can get that on-screen warning that you've, I
Sure.
think, come up with in the past, if you could get that on this server, that'd be really good. Because this map
Unit
is
killed.
not warning you about nukes. So there's an honor system where the other team will do it. Yeah, so we nuked, we decap all this, and we're going for the caps. And you can
They've
see
got
how many arrows
units.
you get quickly from that. But it doesn't, the bad thing about nuking here is you don't hit the bridge, and their counter nuke, pretty interesting. They're just trying to kill our whole push with a counter nuke. But because like this is still decapped, we still get some arrows until they get their units over here, so see if that was the right call. They did have a lot of stuff in here that they need to get rid of quickly, so
Reinforcements are on the way.
I think they could have used maybe like 2 heavy artilleries there. It might have been better, and then save the TA a nuke here.
Roger that. Empire's inbound with airborne infantry.
So we're working on the clearing the bridge now.
Your new units are combat ready.
Hooah! Yes.
And they're starting to recap a few things. Yeah, they're about to get
If you need more units,
just barely
just
get
make a
that
call.
3-pointer back, and now we're back to 1 arrow. So because we've
We down
used
one bird.
all of our big TA, we really have to not let them get dug in again. You have to
Your
keep
new units are
the
combat
pressure up
ready.
here for the rest of the match at this point. So I'm still going to try and get my Ollie's Rex back in the woods here. That's pretty important.
You lost a unit.
The spawn here is close
You can
to
order
the
reinforcements
3-pointer
now.
relatively, so this is like a good place to just run inf to.
You lost a unit.
We're getting sniped a little bit. So yeah, we just gotta go for these decaps
Awaiting new
aggressively
squad
at
members.
this point. I think we're gonna get the cap
You
or
got casualties.
die, which is good. So even with a decap on the middle, if you can hold it at this stage, like late game, you get 2 arrows. So that's enough to
Your
keep
reinforcements will
us
be there in no time.
in the game with a little bit of a positive tick. And yeah, just
got one of your units.
heavy arties, like it's kind of like the middle of like town square
Get that
on
soldier right on.
Seaside. Like use TA to deny caps
Unit
and
killed.
stop pushes and try and sneak your
The
caps in.
reinforcements are here.
Trying to make plays on bridge at the same time, and we gotta go for this too.
You lost a unit.
Gone for that yet.
Dropping in some airborne.
Just running more
soldiers.
infin,
Fire out.
We're under
trying
attack.
again to get inf in like as many of these woods in the middle as possible for vision, and they can hop out for
You can order
caps.
reinforcements now.
They give a lot of AA regs in this area. You can like get a bunch clumped pretty close together, which can do a lot of damage to air, especially as they get ranked up.
available, sir. Your orders. We're taking heat.
And we gotta deal with these snipers. I know from
Unit killed.
this game there's one here and there's one here that we didn't see.
We need squad reinforcements.
Deal with that.
Infantry's dead, sir. Focus on the
Other,
enemy.
yeah, would have been good to have a sniper in one of these buildings for sure.
We're
Would have
taking
given
heat.
me some cover.
Sir.
And these towers,
You got
like,
casualties.
they're not like perfect sniper buildings. And the line of fire on this map, like there's a lot of bumps in the like terrain that don't show
got
up
one of your
when you
units.
hold
Rifle
your alt
squad
key.
reporting in.
So you just have to figure out what the actual line of fire is by zooming in. Sometimes looking at the map, like, you know, there's a lot of bumps.
Unit lost.
Sir.
Your reinforcement has arrived.
We're gonna get the bridge cap. Yeah, just taking over these woods, getting the light tanks going everywhere, and almost have a total dom here. Probably should change our spawn to over here. It's this area.
You can order reinforcements now.
Ready.
that, Empire's
Rifle
inbound
squad
with airborne
reporting in.
infantry.
Keep going. You're winning. Squad available, sir. Your orders.
You lost a unit.
And yeah, we'll just play it out. I
3
think
minutes remaining. Unit killed.
a lot more of the same.
We're under attack.
We've had like some crazy close games here, like 50%. Like
That's one defeated hostile.
our team is going for like their points. Their team is like dropping like on our back points and decapping the town and stuff. Like
Unit
all at
lost.
the same time. Like there's a lot of fun late game stuff that happens here.
Awaiting new squad.
It's not always like a stomp like this.
That's one defeated hostile.
Yeah, but just look how many regs you can sneak in the middle there.
Snipers here, sir. Got a target?
It's just like a massive AA net. Just does tons of damage to air. They can hop out for any of these circles. It's like the extra unit to get the cap and get the TA.
We're in combat.
You lost a unit.
Cap there. Just do a quick.
Incoming
Unit
fire.
lost.
Yeah, they're dropping here now. It's a little late, but yeah, they just get decaps and get run over.
We're under attack. Incoming
You got
fire.
casualties.
We're in combat here.
Unit
Firing
killed.
at us.
Unit
We
killed.
need squad
Roger
reinforcements.
that. Delivering a read of shield.
But yeah, this is currently one of my favorite maps, especially to play Inf on. I think it's one of the best Inf maps in the game. It's just so interesting. Like there's so many. You never run out of like places to put a squad. Like there's some maps that start out good, and then once like a couple of buildings die or a couple of forests get burned with napalm, like the Inf play changes a lot and becomes a lot less impactful. But on this map, you know, there's just so many places to put snipers and squads and places to drop Inf into. And the late game is also fun, I think, for armor and support. They have to go for all these like caps and decaps. It turns into like this massive like macro thing with the fast armor and the fast support. Air's trying to cover everything at once. Yeah, GG. Hopefully we play this one a lot more.